Yes, it's that time again. It's that day again. Welcome, welcome to another Did You Know Wednesday. David Etienne, your certified public accountant from Etienne Business Solutions. Coming to you again another Wednesday with Did You Know Wednesdays. So here goes for today. A tradesman will tell you, whether it be a mechanic or a carpenter or a mason, will always say to you, there are some critical pieces or items of tool that is a must have in that toolbox, right? The mechanic may say it is a drill, a wrench, whatever. The carpenter may say it is a saw, it is a hammer, I don't know. But in every toolbox, there are some critical pieces that are must haves. Did you know that one of the must have in your management, especially financial management toolbox, is a knowledge, even basic, and an understanding of break even analysis. Break the understanding of the functionality of break even analysis is a must have for in the financial manager's toolbox. And you all out there are financial managers. Once you operate a business, once you're running a business, then yes, you're all the managers, especially for the one man show, you're all the managers. But the critical, or one of the critical hats you wear, is that of financial manager. Did you know that the tool that you must have in that box is an understanding and appreciation of the tool called break even analysis? So, quickly, very, very basic, we call it break even analysis 101. The bottom line is that you need to be aware or to be knowledgeable as to what is that point where if I go anywhere below, I will now start to incur a loss. So basically what we're saying is this: if I am doing, yes, I'm in business and I'm producing, I'm selling, I'm making money, I'm, incurring expenses, etc., etc. Now, of course, I'm in this business to make whopping profits, but sometimes it may be up, sometimes it may be low. But what I need to be aware of is my break even point, which tells me that even when I'm on the decline, I need to be aware that there's a particular point beneath which I will start to incur a loss. So we can view it as this: the break even point theoretically is where my total inflow and my total outflows are equal. I break even. That's a simple concept. I break even. I'm not in business to break even. I'm in business to make higher revenue than cost. Okay? But an awareness of that point where revenue and cost would equate and put me at a break even position, an awareness of that point is critical, because it can tell me, and this is where it lies, it can tell me or inform me of the margin of safety, leaving you with that piece. What is the margin of safety? Meaning, if I know that my break even point is here, then if I am here, it tells me that the distance between here and here is a margin of safety. What does that mean? It means that my revenues can fall and fall and fall and fall within this bandwidth, and I still am in the profit zone, because it has to fall and fall and fall. And when it goes beneath this point, that is when I start to incur a loss. So it means, therefore, an awareness of my break-even point will tell me exactly what margin of safety I'm operating with. Because if my revenue break-even, that's for conversation, if my revenue break-even point is $10,000, then if I'm at $15,000, it means that I have a $5,000 margin of safety. So if my revenue starts to fall from 15 to 14 to 13 to 12, yes, I don't want it to happen. I'm going to do something to correct it. But I'm not panicking because I know that I'm still a couple of thousands above the minimum that I can afford to operate at, because any point beneath this minimum, beneath this break-even point, is going to put me in the red. That is when my overall cost is going to exceed my revenue. So that is it. Your break-even analysis, and this is a very, very basic, simple, explanation of what it's about. All right, there's a lot more to it, but the concept on understanding of how this thing works is a very important, what I call financial management tool, that even in its most basic form, as a business owner, by virtue of which you are a financial manager, you need to be aware of this concept, break-even analysis, and you should get in the know very quickly as to how to even compute simple analysis to determine what is my break-even point, and that will give me the point at which I know, hey, try no matter what. Do not go beneath this point. Anywhere beneath the break-even point is going to be a loss position. Did you know? I guess maybe you knew, because you may have heard about break-even point before, right? And so whether or not you have been utilizing and implementing it in your operations it's a different matter. And so if you have not, I'm encouraging you, really encouraging you. Okay, you don't have to get in any fancy complex computation. There are some basic calculations that can help you to determine that point, and then you will be empowered to know that I need to always try to live and to operate at above that point. But if there must be a fall, I must try to ensure that the fall will not go beneath that point, which is my break even. That's it. You didn't know? Now you know. So this is David again, coming to you on a Wednesday with your Did You Know Wednesdays. And before I run, I need definitely to alert you, because you know that this ball head wear many hats. And so I need to alert you that on my other platform, not Etienne Business Solutions, the accounting firm, but on my other platform, which is Etienne Strategic Management Consulting platform, I'm coming to you to advise you that this Thursday, write it down, this Thursday, our podcast, Crossroads Navigating Business Challenges, will be aired. And so I'm just going to put on, let me just put this so you can see exactly what is going on here. Just click. Yep. So I want you to jump onto my Etienne Strategic Management website, and you can see streaming there, etiennestrategicmc.com, to listen to our podcast this Thursday. I have a very exciting guest and discussion that I know you will enjoy, but be empowered by the information that is shared. So ensure to join us this Thursday at 7 p.m. This Thursday at 7 p.m. As a matter of fact, in addition to my website, the strategic website, it will also be streamed, I know, on other social media platforms. So just ensure to check it out. And as usual, the podcast here for empowerment, for knowledge, for information. And the more I receive feedback, The more I hear your views, then it helps, the learning process, to share, to give your perspective, and so for all of us to benefit in the long run. So thank you once again for stopping by, and this is David saying, keep the faith. Always keep the faith until next week when we again make the link. God bless. Always, God bless.